Once upon a time, in a village nestled between the lush forests and rolling hills of Africa, there lived a man named Emeka. Emeka was known throughout the land not for his wisdom or courage, but for his foolishness. His decisions were often hasty and his actions, thoughtless. Yet, he was a man of good heart, and the villagers, though they shook their heads at his antics, bore him no ill will. The tale of Emeka the foolish husband begins on a day like any other, with the sun rising high and the birds singing sweetly. Emeka's wife, Ngozi, a woman of unparalleled beauty and wit, had sent him to the market with a list of items to fetch for the evening supper. Emeka, with the list tightly clutched in his hand, set off with a spring in his step, unaware that this day would be unlike any other. As Emeka wandered through the bustling market, his eyes fell upon a merchant selling what he claimed to be a magical seed. "Plant this seed," the merchant proclaimed, "and overnight a tree will grow, bearing fruits of pure gold." Emeka, ever the fool, was entranced by the promise of wealth and, without a second thought, traded all the money meant for the supper's ingredients for the single, shiny seed. Returning home with nothing but the seed, Emeka was met with Ngozi's disappointment. "Oh Emeka, what have you done?" she sighed. "We have no food for supper, and you've squandered our money on a fantasy." Emeka, however, was undeterred. He planted the seed in their small garden and waited for the miracle to happen. The night passed, and as the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, Emeka rushed outside, expecting to see a tree laden with golden fruits. To his dismay, there was nothing but the ordinary dirt and the seed he had planted. Ngozi shook her head, her patience wearing thin. "Emeka, you must learn," she said. "Not all that glitters is gold." But the story does not end here, for the seed, though not magical, was indeed special. It was a seed of the rarest kind, one that would grow into a tree whose fruits could cure any ailment. As fate would have it, a great sickness fell upon the village, and it was Emeka's tree, grown tall and strong with Ngozi's care, that saved them all. From that day forward, Emeka was no longer known as the foolish husband, but as the man who brought healing to his people. And though he still made mistakes, for he was only human, he learned to listen to Ngozi's wisdom and to think before he acted. And so, the tale of Emeka the foolish husband became a story told from generation to generation, a reminder that even the most foolish of actions can lead to the greatest of blessings, and that wisdom often comes from the most unexpected of places.